Hey ladies, so this is Toy with Love Between Two Women. Welcome to my channel, my new subscribers or my new viewers, and thank you for coming back to my current subscribers. So let me start out by saying that any information that I share with you guys is strictly through personal experience or by association experience. It is not because I have a technical degree that says that I am a doctor, psychiatrist, or psychologist, or anything like that. It's just through experience that I've had, or others that I've talked to that's had. Okay, so I received an email most recently from a young lady, and she is the older of the two of the couple, or of the previous couple, I should say. She's older by 7 years. And her experience was, without me going through the whole email, I'm just going to paraphrase it. Her experience was she was with this young lady. The young lady went off to college to another town, and the younger one wound up getting involved with someone else and I guess breaking up with her, and didn't really tell her in a proper way. So let's talk about breakups within our community. And I specifically want to target in on not only the breakup factor, but also the older younger factor. Now, when we are the older of the two, I need you to understand this, that a younger lady, let's say from ages 20 to 30-ish, 35 or something like that, and if you're older than that age bracket, let's say you're 7 years her senior, 10, 15 years her senior, you got to understand that she still has her life to establish, her life to get together. And when they're younger, in their 20s and 30s, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get, their financial life together. They're trying to get their emotional life together, their personal, spiritual life together, so they may say that they want to be in an established relationship, and that might be coming genuinely from their mindset. But in totality and reality, they are still trying to establish themselves. So the chance of that relationship being long lasting, it may not happen. Not to say it cannot, because it can. You can have long-lasting relationships with younger, older. But there's a good chance that through their growth and through the stretch of their knowledge that they're gaining over the years, they may leave and find themselves either attracted to someone else, very, very adamant and passionate about their career, about their education, or they may just lose interest. Unfortunately, that happened. It's happened to me, even, but here's the thing for the older person. You have to be loving enough to just let them go ahead and go. I know you want them in your life, or you may feel you want them in your life. You may feel like, what, this is hard on my heart to let them go, but you have to, if you love them, if you genuinely love them, and it's not a selfish motive within your being, you got to just go ahead and let them go. Let them live their life. Let them explore their sexuality, grow in personality and character, grow in education, wisdom, and knowledge, grow financially. And if later on the universe brings you guys back together, I'm telling you, the universe will bring you back a better quality, well-rounded, well-grounded person. But if you try to hold on to them, they're going to fight against that resistance. That's just what's going to happen. And that's when that cheating comes into play and lying comes into play, because you're holding on and they're fighting against you, against that hold, because they need to be free and explore and do things. And again, yes, it's difficult. It's difficult to let someone go, when you're already established and when you're ready to settle down, or you're settled, and you want someone that is going to be settled with you. Um, that I think in our late 30s and 40s and 50s and on, we tend to get very emotionally attached to our significant other, dating partner, sex buddy, whatever. Because guess what? We have already done some things that we wanted to do with our life. We have already established our careers, hopefully, within that age bracket. We've already done the nightlife thing, and the running about. We've already done all those things, and we're setting new goals, or we ought to be setting new goals. So now, to be fair, think back when you was 20 and 30. What were you doing at that time? Weren't you having a good time, just living life with loose and fancy free? Weren't you going to college and establishing your future and your career? Weren't you doing all of these things? And there's a good chance that you wasn't really trying to include anybody on a permanent basis in your life, or make them a permanent fixture, until you felt like you had got your shit together, right? So unfortunately that's what happens with an age gap type of relationship. Somebody is already established and somebody is trying to get established. Now, when it comes to proper etiquette of a person leaving a relationship, younger people and some older people too don't know how to leave a relationship properly, where we can still maintain some kind of friendly rapport with each other, because emotions are all tangled up in anger and resentment and hurt and fear, and all of those negative energies are all intertwined in trying to go our separate ways. What's the best way to leave a relationship? Sit down and talk. Be honest. Be honest about why you need to go, why you want to go. Make sure you give each other closure about everything. Let them know, I'm not mad with you. I'm not angry with you. I'm hurt. I'm fearful of my future, of being without you. But make sure you have closure to your relationship. And I promise you, it's not going to be easy, emotionally, but you will make it through. And I know you guys don't want to hear that. You'll be okay. Who wants to hear that when they're hurting emotionally? So let me give you some ideas that has worked for me, that maybe you can use to maneuver through the division of a relationship. Number one, understand, try to conceive in your mind that even though you was with that person, maybe that wasn't the person that the universe desires for you to have. The universe has a far better person and relationship for you. You just have to be a bit more patient and wait for them to come out the atmosphere, for them to be manifest for you. That's one thing that helps me stay grounded and be okay with waiting. The other thing is take nice, relaxing, soothing baths. I do that every night. I take a shower in the morning after I leave the gym, and then at night I take a bubble bath with essential oils and bubbles and Epsom salt, because I work out so hard, and candles. So, and some meditation music. I usually have on some meditation music just so I can release, anything that's inside of me. Even if I have to cry, I release that too into the water, into the atmosphere, and it lets me go on just one more day. Um, Thirdly, just go take it one moment at a time, 1 hour at a time, one day at a time, and as time goes on, you will begin to be able not to text them or not to call them, and just go on with life. Number four, don't be in such a hurry to jump into something else. Allow yourself that healing time, okay? Really allow yourself to heal and to learn from that particular relationship. Um, don't say, okay, well, I'm just going to, because I'm lonely, because there's nobody around, I'm just going to go jump over here into this something else, because you know what you're doing? You girls remember I talked about the Prada bags, the Gucci, the Dolce & Gabbana bags. All you're doing is filling it up with more stuff, unresolved feelings, unresolved issues. And you're taking your big old bag and you're hiking your way over into somebody else's life, and that's not going to work out either, because you're taking all of this pent up anger and resentment and fear and hurt with you into somebody else's life, and they're possibly doing the same thing. So, resolve within yourself. Take the time to think about, what can I do better coming up next time? What was my lesson in this? What can I take with me from this previous situation? How can I make myself better? And I think that's one big key thing that we definitely do not do. We don't take the time to work on self. Work on self, and I promise you, if you're consumed with working on self, you won't even worry about a relationship, and the perfect person will come into your life. I promise. The perfect person at the perfect moment will come right into your life. And guess what? You'll know it, and she'll know it too. Take the time to focus on working out, getting your body healthy. Take the time to read some self-help material and get your mind together. Take the time to do prayer and meditation and get your emotions and your spiritual life in balance. Align your chakras and all of that stuff there. Take the time to learn to cook a new dish, or clean your house from top to bottom and reorganize everything. Even if you guys used to live together, change the furniture around, change the atmosphere of things. There's so many things that you can do during your waiting season that you won't really have a bunch of time to focus and think about and reminisce about that previous relationship. And guess what? When I speak of perfect relationships, it may be someone else that the universe sends to you, or when the universe has worked on that previous person enough to get them to where you guys are soulmates, then the universe may send them back to you at a later time. What am I saying to you? Be patient. Work on yourself. To thine own self be true. Implement some new things in your life that is going to benefit you, the world, and those that are incorporated or come into your life. I hope that this video has been helpful to any young lady or any older lady that is watching. I'm not going to say the person's name that sent me the email. I like confidentiality, but I thank you for your email. I hope that this has helped you. Please respond to this video and let me know if I can help you further. And Also, you guys can always email me as well. Anybody else that needs to email me can email me at lovebetweenthe2women@gmail.com. So that's lovebetweenthe2women@gmail.com. You ladies, live your best life today, tomorrow, and always. Love, peace, and I'll see you the next time, okay? If you're single, it's okay. If you're coupled, it's okay too. But the single ones, don't worry. Your mate is on the way. Be well, ladies. Bye.